Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're playing Resident Evil 7, which is very much not a PG game, unlike, well, any other series I've done on this channel. So if you're not into that, well, this is a survival horror game, so if you're not into that sort of thing, check out one of my other LPs. But we're going to jump in here. I love the sound effects in this game. They're all based on an old school tape recorder, and we're going to be playing on normal mode.
Hey baby!
Oh, hi.
I just wanted to send a quick hello and I love you.
Oh, well,
good
I'm
news.
Late Night
I'm
Mega.
gonna be coming home soon. Yay!
Oh, that's great.
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband.
Wait, husband? I'm not your husband.
I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses.
Maybe we just... Wait, Ethan?
Bye, baby.
No, my name's not Ethan. I'm Late Night Mega. Oh, wait. Oh, this is one of these first-person perspective games. What kind of shenanigans is this?
Ethan. You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away
From the Summoner. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ruin a lot of the horror aspects with a bunch of cheesy jokes. So, put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches. Did I say that already? I don't even know.
Hello?
Hey, it's Ethan.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
You
Ethan.
alright? You just disappeared the other night.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's Mia. She's not dead, she's alive. She's back.
They found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank. She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dulvey, Louisiana.
Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her?
Okay,
have to
3
find out what
years. Okay, if your wife has been missing for 3 years and you suddenly get information that she's alive, you know, just going on your own without, like, contacting, you know, local authorities or anything, that your missing wife is maybe still alive, not the first thing I'd be doing. Anyways, yeah, so much to say about this game. I'm doing this in post-commentary, by the way. This is a PS4 game, and, well, I have to do those in post-commentary. One other thing, since I'm going to be ruining the horror aspects with a bunch of cheesy jokes. Anyways, let's take a look at our brightness settings. That's the setting that I will have it at. That is because, well, the setting that they want you to have it at is to have the left part, like, not visible at all. Yeah, like way down there. But the problem I have with that is that basically throughout most of the game you'll just be shining whatever little beam of light is in front of you, and you won't really be able to see the walls or items around very easily. And to me, it doesn't make it the game more scary doing it that way. It just makes it more frustrating for me when I can't see the walls around me. And, you know, lack of seeing the walls isn't what's a scary aspect. So yeah, I'm going to turn the brightness up so we can make sure we're getting those items and making sure we can actually see where we're going and our environment around us. So yeah, we're going to approach this house here where Mia is supposedly at. No, it's not working. Well, who didn't see that coming? So yeah, I'm approaching this game from a point of knowledge as well. Since I have to do post-commentary for PS4 games, due to my equipment setup or settings or whatever, I don't know what the deal is, but I've tried at least 100 different ways of recording, I cannot do live commentary with PS4 games. So I've conceded that it'll be post commentary when I do these games, and so as a result, I mean, I could have done blind gameplay with post commentary, but you wouldn't have wanted to see blind gameplay with this. It would have. This LP would be like 3 times longer than what it actually should be. Join us. I don't want to join you. No thanks. Accept her gift. I wonder what that means. So instead, I opted to, make myself familiar with the game first, and then do a, well, I don't know if we'd call this. I haven't played through the entire game a second time, but I have played through like the first half of the game on several occasions now, between like hanging out with different friends and showing them this game and stuff and whatnot. So, or playing on different modes. By the way, we're playing on normal mode, not Madhouse mode. That would just be insane. Oh. Crows. That was all kind of cutscene there, him putting his hands up. Oh, hey, I have one of these too. This is normal, right? So I wanted to approach the gameplay perspective from a point of knowledge, so to say, so that I kind of know what I'm doing and I know like some good strategies to go through various aspects of the game, and I'm not just kind of stumbling around, because my first playthrough I did a whole lot of backtracking, a whole lot of moving. Oh, we will never be able to climb back out of there. Yeah, physically impossible. We are stuck down here now. And a lot of backtracking, a lot of, looking for items and whatnot. Texas driver's license. Okay, so Mia had a babysitting job. They were living in Texas, and her babysitting job is in Louisiana. Why'd you go that far for a babysitting job? Something's not adding up here. And so I wanted to approach this game from a point of knowledge, from a gameplay perspective and a commentary perspective. And so, yeah, that's why I didn't do the blind recordings. And, I could, if you've seen some of my other playthroughs, specifically my another Metroid 2 remake, I'm not the most expressive person emotionally when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like, some of the reactions I had from some of the surprise Metroids in another Metroid 2 remake is pretty much the most you would get out of me from this sort of thing. I'm more of like the type of person that would just be like, oh, this is like really creeping me out sort of thing. And there's plenty of that stuff in this game, even with the brightness settings the way they are. So yeah, don't expect a ton of emotional, I'm playing this blind and this is shocking, surprising sort of thing. It's just not me anyways. So there's going to be a drawer over here. Oh, a picture. Yeah, you can there's a lot of objects that you can interact with in this game. You can see that we can turn objects around. That requires, well, something for us to unlock that. Over 20 missing in 2 years. Well, let's check the microwave. Oh, okay. We're gonna just fry. I don't think that's how you properly cook a bird. There's no real point from a gameplay or plot perspective of interacting with all this stuff that I'm doing now. I'm just doing this just to kind of demonstrate. Ew. Well, there's nothing in there that makes me hungry. And no, there's no item. There's a lot of items to find in this game. And as an RPG player, I like collecting all the items that I can. So, yeah, that's another reason that I want to have the brightness up a little bit. And we'll come over here. We found a videotape. It's an old school VHS tape, for those of you guys who don't know. And so another thing I heard, yeah, we're going to create a new save file here. These tape recorders here, those function as our save points. Now, if you're playing Madhouse mode, you'll get a set number of cassettes that you'll pick up, and you use the cassettes to save. So you have a limited number of saves in Madhouse mode, but you don't in normal or easy mode, so we're going to take advantage of that as much as we can. And so we'll come into this room here. We've got some more photos. That's kind of a creepy photo. Also kind of a creepy photo. Wonder what is going on in this house. Okay, the piano has decided it does not want to be played. That's fine. And that, whenever you go to interact with an object and it pops up with your inventory, that means you need some sort of object or item to interact with that in order to actually get the full benefit of whatever it is you're trying to interact with. Speaking of interacting, this is a VHS player, so we can put our VHS tape in there, and this is kind of an interesting thing. So basically it's a videotape about the past. This would be a few months prior to Ethan getting to this place. Although there's something interesting we can do.
How did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey,
There's something interesting
only
you can
work for
find here. You
professionals.
kind of saw the
Speaking
item
of
pop
which,
up. Yeah, there it
make
is.
sure the sound is
I
right
want to make
this
sure the
time. I don't
sound
wanna
is.
repeat
Show this
Amarillo.
off. So we
It
get a
was 2
lockpick.
fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
And you guys know where we can
This new guy?
use
I'm
this.
not feeling it.
So yeah, make sure you use it
Just don't be
within
surprised if we have to
this
make a change.
past game. So yeah, I found this kind of odd that we're using a past gameplay or
We do
a
a
past
walkthrough of the
videotape
inside first,
to actually
then we shoot
change
the
the
intro,
present,
just like we always
even though it's just
Just
unlocking
try to
a
save the
drawer
show's
that
name
has a
this time,
bonus
okay?
item in it.
No problem.
I probably
Night
shouldn't
on the
talk
sewer
over
gate.
these guys.
Another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Now they're saying so much
Scrap.
important stuff. So if we go over here, you can't hurry this cutscene along at all. That door's locked. Dude, what did I... You're pushing me. You're pushing me into
we
the house.
rolling?
Dude, this is way closer
go.
than I ever want to be to you.
Get out of the way. It's locked.
It's open now.
So, why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted?
These guys must be part of the 20
Fuck.
missing.
I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
And the character we're controlling right now, his
Sorry,
name is
Andre.
Clancy.
Abandoned farmhouse.
He'll
missing
show up
family,
again
foul play suspected.
in another
The
videotape,
usual.
and he'll be in a lot of the DLC
How long do you
stuff,
say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
which I find kind of interesting. Yeah, that's still locked.
Clancy, get a shot of this.
Okay, so yeah, when you go
Make a great
into this room... Oh, that
So,
picture's not there.
Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were
Oh,
quiet.
there's
not
that
backward.
picture again.
A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas.
But now that
Bad
drawer will
scene
be
there.
open for when we're playing as Ethan, our main character.
Ah, shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes.
Why would you wear good shoes when you know you're coming to a place like this? Oh, they didn't
shit.
put the bird in there yet. So
Well,
you
I
can
had
see
my
some
shot.
minor differences between,
Hello? Just make a
you
great
know,
backdrop.
Ethan in the present and this
Andre,
a
what do you
few
think?
months ago. Well, fridge is still disgusting.
Andre? Andre!
Don't look at me. I was
Andre!
checking out the fridge
Clancy,
in the
you see where Andre
microwave.
went?
What did I just tell you?
Where is he?
Yeah, you also
Unbelievable.
can't walk this way
This is the last
until
time I worked with that guy.
Pete here gets...
I mean, producers,
to this
they
point.
come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy?
Weren't you
You
just
stick with
talking about
me.
getting rid of us, and now you're happy with us? And we're gonna end up going into the same room that Ethan is in right now.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
A lot of the sounds that this game makes are just more like atmospheric sounds and not really you know,
Andre?
gameplay interactive stuff. To me, I get
fuck
more
is he?
scared and freaked out when stuff actually happens to my character in the game, or there's a potential danger to my character in the game. And
Andre,
so,
where are you, man?
not being able to see walls, that's not really a scary thing for me. Yeah, a lot of the horror stuff in this game is atmospheric, and I'm going to ruin it all
the
by
hell?
talking about some of the mechanics behind some of the cutscenes and how they work, and they're really,
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
in my opinion, they're really disappointing. But
right,
more
big
on
deal.
that a bit later.
Find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. So yeah, we got interesting little trap house or trap doors and switches and stuff. Interesting. And I'm just waiting for... You can rush ahead to this ladder, but I'm waiting for Pete's line here.
You first.
Oh,
Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder.
nice
So,
excuse.
you first.
He'll just say the same thing again if you wait. So you do have to go down here. And of course, you can't look at the interesting part, which is where we're
What do you see?
landing, until we actually
is
get
it?
all the way down the ladder. Oh, hey, here's Andre. Hey, what are you doing staring at the wall? Ew. Oh, okay. This is officially creepy. Oh, hey, someone else is here. That's not making it better. I don't think he lived. Well, okay, I kind of spoiled it. He's alive for another videotape. Another fun fact about this place is that there's a lot of references to other Resident Evil games and the Resident Evil franchise in general. One of them being, I don't know where it is exactly, but there's a document somewhere that mentions that like that pull switch and some other interesting traps and puzzles that were put into this game were from the same construction company that built the mansion in the first Resident Evil game. Well, we're not getting back up there. Now I landed on the floor. I'm all dirty. Yeah, I need a bath now. Yeah, there's the pipe Andre died on. And, oh, look, water. I get my bath. Hooray. Yeah, just go all in. We've come this far. And so this house that we're in right now is called the guest house. It's really just more like a really long intro segment. In fact, it's going to span the entire, well, most of the next part as well. So we'll just go under here. There's some weird, but... Well, yeah, you had to get your hair wet anyways for your bath. That would creep me out. But the most I did was you know, jump scare stuff like that. It kind of startles me. It makes me jump a little bit, but I don't have like the vocal expression for that sort of thing. So yeah, there's plenty of other walkthroughs of this game, or let's plays of this game, that are playing blind and reacting to the stuff the first time, and they do a better job of that than I do. So that's another reason I wanted to approach this from a point of knowledge. Plus, I'm doing post-commentary anyways, so yeah, any sort of reactions would be mostly fabricated anyways. Oh, hey, there's Mia. Mia, oh, a list. And this lists a bunch of people who are, well, either dead or turned. Clancy, which is L, so I'm guessing that means he's still alive at this point. And then there's this list, and there's Mia, who has, well, nothing next to her. Okay. So we gotta figure out how to, well, break Mia free. Oh, look. Bolt cutters. Convenient. And so what we do, we come up here, This is me trying to equip the bolt cutters, and, well, you can view it. But this is not how you equip the bolt cutters. So all you have to do is come up here, interact, and ta-da. Alright, we will wake Mia up next time. This is a good place to stop.